enabling confident pushes on key issues. These examples demonstrate that preparation is not just theory but practical power. Finally, Castel reminds readers that preparation is an ongoing process. Each negotiation offers lessons to refine future strategies and deepen understanding. Building a habit of diligent preparation sets the foundation for continual improvement and long-term negotiation mastery. In essence, Chapter 13 teaches that preparation is the secret weapon of great negotiators. Knowing your goals, understanding your counterpart, great negotiators. Knowing your goals, understanding your counterpart, planning your strategy, and mentally equipping yourself. Create the conditions for planning your strategy and mentally equipping yourself. Create the conditions for confident, effective negotiation and successful agreements. Building rapport. The foundation for successful negotiations. Tim Castel emphasizes that building rapport is a fundamental step in any negotiation, as it establishes trust, eases communication, and opens the door to collaboration. Rapport is the connection and mutual understanding between negotiators that helps soften difference. Connection and mutual understanding between negotiation. Rapport is the connection and mutual understanding between negotiators that helps soften differences and create a positive understanding between collaboration. Rapport is the connection and mutual understanding between negotiators that helps soften differences and create a positive atmosphere conducive to problem solving. Castel begins by explaining what rapport really means. More than just friendly small talk, it is a genuine connection based on respect, empathy, and understanding. When rapport exists, negotiators are more willing to listen, share information, and find common ground, reducing resistance and suspicion. The chapter outlines practical ways to build rapport early in negotiations. Castel highlights the importance of body language, maintaining eye contact, smiling, and mirroring. Outlines practical ways to build rapport early in negotiations. Castel highlights the importance of body language, maintaining eye contact, smiling, and mirroring the other person's posture and tone. to create subconscious signals of affinity. He explains that people naturally feel more comfortable with those who reflect their style and mood. Explains that people naturally feel more comfortable with those who reflect their style and mood. Castel also discusses the role of active listening in rapport building. Showing sincere interest by asking open-ended questions, summarizing points, and acknowledging the other party's feelings, fosters a sense of being heard and valued. This makes counterparts more open and cooperative. This makes counterparts more open and cooperative. Another key technique Castel covers is finding shared interests or commonalities. Whether it's a mutual professional background, shared hobbies, or similar goals, identifying these connections humanizes the interaction and shifts focus from conflict to collaboration, humanizes the interaction and shifts focus from conflict to collaboration, humanizes the interaction and shifts focus from conflict to collaboration. Castel advises bringing up such points early to set a cooperative tone. The chapter explains that humor and light conversation can be powerful rapport builders when used appropriately. Castel cautions against forced or insensitive jokes, but encourages negotiators to use humor to relieve tension and create a friendly atmosphere. A well-timed smile or laugh can ease stress and make negotiations more enjoyable. Castel also touches on the importance of respect and authenticity. Rapport built on genuine respect lasts longer and is more effective than superficial friendliness. Being honest, transparent, and respectful, even when disagreeing, strengthens relationships and keeps discussions constructive. Castel illustrates how cultural awareness plays into rapport. Different cultures have varying norms about communication styles, eye contact, and personal space. Showing sensitivity and communication styles plays into rapport. Different cultures have varying norms about communication styles, eye contact, and personal space. Showing sensitivity and adapting to these differences prevents misunderstandings and builds deeper connections. The chapter highlights the impact of rapport on conflict resolution. Negotiators who have established good rapport are better equipped to handle disagreements calmly and find creative solutions without escalating tensions. Rapport transforms negotiation from a battleground into a cooperative problem solving process. Castel shares real examples where negotiators who invested time in building rapport achieved better deals and ongoing partnerships. Invested time in building rapport achieved better deals and ongoing partnerships. He contrasts this with situations where lack of rapport led to mistrust, rigid positions, and failed negotiations. Where lack of rapport led to mistrust, rigid positions, and failed negotiations. Finally, Castel emphasizes that rapport is an ongoing effort, not a one-time event. Maintaining rapport through follow-up communication, honoring commitments, and continued respect. Rapport through follow-up communication. Honoring commitments, and continued respect ensures lasting relationships beyond the immediate negotiation. In summary, building genuine rapport through body language, active listening, shared interests, humor, respect, and cultural sensitivity. Summary: building genuine rapport through body language, active listening, shared interests, humor, respect, and cultural sensitivity creates a strong foundation for successful, collaborative negotiations. Rapport turns strong foundation for successful, collaborative negotiations. Rapport turns adversaries into partners and opens the way to agreements that satisfy all parties. Final chapter: Mastering Negotiation. Your path to lasting success. As we reach the culmination of The Art of Negotiation, Tim Castel draws together the essential lessons from the journey, reminding readers that negotiation mastery is both an art and a skill developed over time through practice, reflection, and continual and a skill developed over time through practice, reflection, and continual learning. The final chapter serves as a powerful conclusion, inspiring confidence and providing a roadmap to becoming a consistently successful negotiator. Castle begins by reiterating that negotiation is everywhere, in business deals, personal relationships, and everyday interactions. Mastering it unlocks new opportunities and strengthens connections, empowering you to advocate effectively for your needs while understanding others. He encourages embracing negotiation as a positive, collaborative process, rather than a contest to be won at all costs. The chapter summarizes key pillars covered throughout the book: preparation, clear communication, emotional intelligence, ethical behavior, creative problem solving, and building rapport. Castle stresses that no single tactic guarantees success. Rather, integrating these elements creates a holistic approach adaptable to any situation. Castle emphasizes the importance of self-awareness in mastering negotiation. knowing your strengths and weaknesses, managing emotions, and understanding. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses, managing emotions, and understanding your negotiation strengths and weaknesses, managing emotions, and understanding your negotiation style allow you to play to your advantages and work on areas needing improvement. Reflection after each negotiation sharpens skills and builds wisdom. The chapter highlights the power of mindset. Reflection after each negotiation, understanding your negotiation style, allow you to play to your advantages and work on areas needing improvement. Reflection after each negotiation sharpens skills and builds wisdom. The chapter highlights the power of mindset. Viewing negotiation as an opportunity to create mutual value and build relationships opens possibilities rather than triggers defensiveness. Castle encourages cultivating patience, persistence, and resilience. Recognizing that setbacks are part of growth and learning. Castle revisits the role of ethics and trust, growth and learning. Castle revisits the role of ethics and trust, emphasizing that your reputation as an honest, fair negotiator is your most valuable asset, and resilience, recognizing that setbacks are part of growth and learning. Castle revisits the role of ethics and trust, emphasizing that your reputation as an honest, fair negotiator is your most valuable asset. Maintaining integrity builds long-term partnerships and opens doors beyond any single deal. The chapter reminds you to stay committed to your values, even under pressure. Next, Castle discusses continuous learning and adaptation. The negotiation landscape evolves with changing markets, cultures, and technologies. Staying curious, seeking feedback, and studying new methods keep your skills sharp and relevant. Castle advises surrounding yourself with mentors and peers who challenge and inspire you. Castle also encourages practicing negotiation regularly, even in low-stakes situations, to build confidence and fluency. role-playing, simulations, and real-world negotiations all contribute to skill development. The more you negotiate, the more naturally you will apply principles and innovate strategies. The final chapter inspires readers to see negotiation not just as a transactional tool, but as a life skill that enhances personal growth, leadership, and influence. Castel shares stories of individuals who transform their careers and relationships by embracing negotiation mastery, underscoring its profound impact. Castel closes with a motivational message. The path to mastery is ongoing. Every conversation is a chance to practice, every challenge an opportunity to learn. By committing to growth, preparation, ethics, and connection, you can navigate even the toughest negotiations with confidence and grace. In conclusion, Tim Castel's The Art of Negotiation equips you with the knowledge, strategies, and mindset to negotiate effectively and ethically. The final chapter leaves you empowered to take control of your negotiations and your future, turning challenges into collaborations and goals into achievements. Turning challenges into collaborations and goals into achievement.